Hello, it's Mrs. Adam here again, and today's topic is the compass, which is also an input for the microbit. The compass is located on the back side of the microbit, and you can see that here on our little chart, and you can kind of see it here in the picture. Okay, so we all should know what a compass is. You've probably used them in science class or a different class that you've had before. It'll detect the direction that the microbit is facing. Okay, so right now I'm facing north. You know, I can move my microbit and I can see east, move it again, west, and then south. So you guys will be making or turning your microbit into an actual compass today in this activity that will display the direction that the microbit is facing. Compass does detect magnetic fields. This is considered an analog input because it is going to detect a range of magnetic fields. Okay. The code today is a little bit trickier than the codes we've been doing in the past with the light sensor and the push buttons. This code today, you are going to need to create a variable. And a variable is, I will just show you here real quick. This is from our presentation in class, but a variable is used to store information to be referenced and used by other parts of the program. Okay, so today we are going to set a variable and we are going to set the value of that variable to read whatever the compass heading is reading. Okay, and that's going to detect the direction that the microbit compass is facing. So like we have here in the second part of this slide, it says a variable is a value that can change depending on certain conditions or on information passed to the program. And so we will be creating a value or variable today in MakeCode, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. Let's just real quickly look at the code here on the help sheet. We're basically going to be setting that forever loop again. So it's going to constantly be checking what the compass reading or the compass heading is reading. Okay, so then it'll automatically update. Like if the microbit's facing north, it's going to show the N. If it's facing south, it'll show the S and so forth. So it's going to constantly be checking what the degrees of the compass heading is reading. Okay, so basically the code here, it says if the degrees are less than 45 or greater than 315, it's going to show north. If the degrees is less than 120 or 135, it's going to show east. If the degrees are less than 225, it's going to show south. And then if none of those criteria are met, it is going to show the west. So I'm going to just pop over here to MakeCode. I already did do the code here in MakeCode. I do need to show you guys a few things though. We've never worked with variables before in creating variables, so I do want to show you how you would go about doing that. So actually, I am going to start a new project here in MakeCode. That way I can kind of walk you through the first part of this activity. Okay, so you are going to keep that forever loop there. And the first thing we are going to need to do is set a variable called, or make a variable called degrees. So you will go to the variable drawer and you are going to come here where it says make a variable, and then it's going to ask you to name your variable. So we are going to name it degrees. So just type degrees there and then hit OK. That's just going to pull up some different options for you. Okay, so there's going to be some options like using that degree, the set degree, and so forth. So those will be just some options that you will be able to use in your program. So the first thing that it says to do on the help sheet is to set the degrees to the compass reading or the compass heading. So we're going to pull out this block that says set degrees to, and then where the 0 is, we need to replace that with compass heading. So that's an input. Of course, this is an input device, so we're going to go to the input drawer to find that. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Now, the next part of the code is where it becomes a little bit trickier. This is where we're going to have our logic situation in there. So if this, then this, if the else, do this, that type of thing. So we're going to go to logic, and we're going to pull out this first or second logic block, the if true, then blank, else blank. Now this one code, we do need quite a few if, then, else, if situations. So did you guys see this plus sign here? Click that plus sign 2 times. Excuse me. So that's going to expand down that code block there for us. Okay. So now let's get started. So we're going to start with this first if true situation. If you look at the help sheet, you're going to see that there's this thing that says or. So we're going to go to logic, and we're going to first pull out the or block. We have to break this situation down. So we're going to start with the bigger idea, the or, and then inside those ors, then we're going to put our less than, and then we're going to go back to logic, and we'll do our greater than. Now this greater than, I'm going to have to do the pull down there and get the greater than. Okay, so we got the less than and then greater than. Now in this first 0, we will go back to our variables and get our degree, put the degree in, then we can change this number to 45. We can come back here to variables and get our other degree, and then change that number there to the 315. And then you can go through and do the rest of the code. So that first couple parts of the code are the trickier parts. Not necessarily hard by any means, but it's just, you got to think of the bigger picture. So I oftentimes have students forget to put the or in first and then break it down into the smaller pieces with the less than there and then the greater than on that side. Okay, so once you have your code on the microbit, you will see the compass here. Some of the microbits, I do want to mention this, will want you to initialize them. So when you do download this code onto the microbit, some of the microbits will want you to calibrate it. And so what's going to happen is it's going to say tilt the microbit and fill in all the circles or all the LED lights. So you're going to have to kind of wiggle the microbit around to get the whole front of the LED grid filled in, all the lights to fill up. And when they all fill up, they'll all be lit up, and then you're going to see a smiley face, and then the compass will start working like this. So I just wanted to point that out. Sometimes students are like, why isn't it working? You know, it's showing me all these dots. It's not my code, that type of thing. But it's just asking you to calibrate the microbit. Okay, I think that is everything I need to say about the compass. Just like always, ask 3 before me if you run into any difficulties. The help zone is in the back of the room with the color-coded help sheets. You have the help sheet in your notebook, so I think we should be ready to go. Good luck, and until next time.